Okay guys, welcome to this tutorial. So this tutorial is going to be an important one because data types are really important in any programming language. You need to understand the basics that are data types. So what is data? Data is any processed or unprocessed information that computer has and it processes it, you can say. So what is data type? As the name suggests, it is types of data. So there are some types of data types in Python. There are none, numeric, list, tuple, set, string, range and dictionary. So these all we'll see in the next videos. In this video we are going to discuss none and numeric. So none is a really theoretical data type. You can say none is a variable that is not assigned to any value is known as none. If you don't assign any value to any variable, that is none. So if you don't assign it, then what's the use, right? It's just a theoretical data type. You don't use it anytime. So numeric is important. In numeric there are four types: integer, float, complex and bool. Integer actually we saw in some previous video, but still we'll discuss it here as well. So suppose you write a equals to say 4 or anything, and if you print a now, if you print a, you print the value 4 because a is an integer. Now if you write this is integer data type, that's all, and afterwards suppose you write a equals to 4.35 and you print it, it will print 4.35. Now this thing is a float value, means any number that has decimal places. That number can be anything with decimal places like 4.0, 4.3, 4.5, 4.6, anything. That number can be anything but with decimal value. Then it is a float data type. That's all you need to know. And afterwards, if you see after integer we saw float, okay, and now complex, right? So if you write a equals to say 5, complex means a plus ij or x plus yj, that's all. So if you write a equals to 5, b equals to 6, anything, and you print out complex value of complex in parentheses, you write a comma b, then it will print 5 plus 60, that is it converted this 5 and 6 into complex. That is complex value means 5 plus 60, you know what is complex if you have studied maths. Afterwards comes the bool. So for bool, suppose I write a equals to 5 and b equals to 6 again, and now if I write c equals to, I assign c the value of a greater than b. Now it might be a bit confusing, but if you write a greater than b, so is a greater than b? 5 is not greater than 6, so it is false. So the value of c is stored as false, that's all. So if you print out c, then you get false because it is not true. Now if you write less than, then it will print true because it is true, obviously. Now see, if you want to convert this false or true, if you want to convert this into an integer data type, then what you do is you simply print out integer value that you write int. Int stands for integer, int. And if you write integer of c, now see, c is true in this case. So integer value of true in Python is 1. Integer value of c is 1, so it will print out 1, that's all. And integer value of, now if I write here greater than, then c is false, then it will print 0. That's all. Means you just need to understand this or learn it, that the integer value of true is 1 and of false is 0, that's all. And now let us see, try to convert some data types. So if you write a equals to 4 point anything, and if you print out a, you will get the same value. But now if you print out integer value of a, then you get 4. That is, integer value of this whole thing is 4, only 4. You converted float into an integer. Now let us try to convert integer into float. So again I will write a equals to some integer, say 5, and I print out float value. So simply I will write float of a. When I write it, it will print 5.0 because 5 is integer, 5.0 is a float value. Okay, so after this let us see a table that so that you all can understand actually. So see, boolean value of true. If you print boolean value, this is a variable, so true, if you print it, will get true, that's all. And see, 20 is not equal to 20. Is it true? No, 20 is equal to 20, so it will print out false. 90 less than equal to 90, it is equal to, so true. We'll see this operators afterwards actually. Less than equal to, you might understand it if you know maths, less than and equal to. So it is true, that's why true. But see, 87 is less than 87.0. See, these two are different data types. That is, this is an integer and this is a float value. So they are not equal actually. This is an important concept. That's why I took out this table to show you all. So that's false. Same goes for these all things. They are false and all. Others are simple. So if you want to see the PPTs and all, I just will scroll through them so that you can pause the video and read them. They are important. You can just see them what they are. I actually try to explain everything, but you can just understand what they are. And this is the table. That's all. Thank you.